Marketing for faster transformation. Selling the transformation. Looking at the industry as it is today, you would agree on how oversaturated it is. This shouldn't scare you though, because luckily most marketing is done incorrectly. As I mentioned before, a client's problem is unconscious. Thus, they are experiencing symptoms. But if you look at majority of coaches and therapists marketing their business, what type of lingo are they using? And what are they marketing? They are using root cause information. They are selling their tool, hypnotherapy, NLP, Reiki, coaching. The way around this is to talk like your client based on symptoms. No client on this earth is ever sitting at nighttime thinking, I need my inner child healed. No, they are thinking, I need to quit smoking because my health is declining. The only way to differentiate you among everyone else is to add speed to your breakthrough. There are two different types of niches, red ocean niche and blue ocean niche. If we look at the red ocean one, what everybody else is doing, selling sessions, packages, audio, homework, time with their client. They advertise hypnosis, NLP, mindset, abundance block, inner child healing, live your best life, or NLP is what you need. It is a crowded competition out there. But if you look at the blue ocean one, the symptom marketing or specific marketing, you have clients who want to stop smoking and you talk about their symptom, not the way around it. Now, regarding marketing, let's look at root cause versus symptom content. If you look at the pyramid on the left-hand side, let's pretend that this is your entire niche. Let's say that you're doing quit smoking. On the top of the pyramid, you have your aware client, your avatar. This is your ideal client. And if you took marketing classes like I did in the past, or perhaps currently, you would have heard that you need to personify your avatar, to give them a name, habits, a story, and to address your content towards them during your marketing. However, know that your aware clients, your avatar, only represents about 10% about the whole population of your niche. Meaning that the people at the bottom of the pyramid are your unaware clients. And with this one, you will need to talk about the symptom because that's the only thing they know about. It is part of their reality. And if you look now on the right-hand side pyramid, you will see that you will need to position yourself as an expert and give education to your unaware clients, in order to make them progress in the pyramid and make them aware clients. Therefore, you will need to use your expertise, testimonial for previous clients, and fill the gap of knowledge between the symptom that they're experiencing and the root cause it might be coming from. Now, if we look at the perceived value in the traditional hypnotherapy business model, we can see that clients buy hypnosis, they buy therapy, coaching, NLP, Reiki, and so on. They buy more sessions and more time with the therapist, more homework, audios, and product, more checkups, follow-ups, and confirmations. They have longer healings and more technique, which slows down therapy, and have more visits and repeat sessions. Imagine this. You have an infected tooth and are in hell of a lot of pain. A dentist says that it will take him 20 minutes to completely heal you and make your mouth, teeth, and gums 100% healthy and clean, but the price is $1,500. Is 20 minutes of work worth $1,500? You go to another dentist that says that it will take 7 visits once a month for $500. Which do you pick? Differentiate your service offering with faster breakthrough. On the one hand, we have slower therapy, which is only solving the symptom. There may be unconscious resistance arising. There is too much time spent preparing scripts, too much time spent following rigid techniques. There is too much time on suggestibility tests, too much time with homework, audios, journaling, too many sessions because of the conclusions that we make. And there is no testing, and the problem may come back. We are not getting to the real root cause. On the other hand, we have faster breakthrough that gets to the root cause. It is beating resistance. It is getting to the real root cause, investigating the real problem, deciphering conscious versus unconscious information, untying all the knots, conflicts, and paradoxes. And we test. How faster breakthrough increase your revenue? If we look at the example at the top of the page, let's pretend that a client has bought a package in the traditional hypnotherapy business model. So they invested a higher amount of money to start the therapy with and will get out of it multiple sessions, packages that will last for weeks, months. They will have homework, they will be given audios which are based on the symptom, and the therapist would have prepared a lot of time, not only on the in-person session, writing the scripts and techniques, but also on the homeworks in between, which at the end of the therapy represents very little money based on the hourly rate. Now, if we look the example at the bottom of the page with faster therapy and using the minimum optimal service, meaning that we remove everything that is unnecessary to the therapy and for breakthrough to occur. Let's say rapport building, the script, the technique, the induction, all of those things that are unnecessary for breakthrough to occur. We then shorten the therapy and we ask for the same amount of money based on the whole transformation the client will go through, which means less time spent with the client and more money at the end of the day. Conversational hypnosis speed model. To understand how advanced conversational hypnosis is different in terms of faster breakthrough versus traditional hypnotherapy, we need to be looking at minimum optimum service, MOS, which basically is providing less efforts to create bigger results. In advanced conversational hypnosis, report is made on the strategy call, not during the session. And the best rapport building technique is simply to be a nice person. A true assumption. If a client's problem exists unconsciously, it means that they had to go unconscious to create it. Thus, all people can be hypnotized. No need to do a suggestibility test. Don't worry about hypnosis, worry about therapy. Investigate a client's problem that is unconscious means that they must retrieve information from the unconscious. Thus, they must go into trance to find that information. By finding that real unconscious information, you save time for the breakthrough, as the very nature of accessing of this information begins to resolve it. This is called unconscious insight or aha unconscious moment. If a client can only give us a guess as to what their problem is, and the information that they do provide is conscious, we no longer need to prepare anything in advance. If a client is tested correctly, all knots are untied, and we may not need multiple sessions because in a single session you will have more time to do multiple mini sessions. If a client's problem is resolved in your office, is there any need for homework or audios? And here again, no need for audios, which are full of symptom suggestions anyway, and no need for homeworks either. If a client's problem is resolved in your office, repetition of suggestions is not necessary. There is no need for more session. Let's now look at how much time you will be saving by using advanced conversational hypnosis versus traditional hypnotherapy style. 1. Session preparation, which normally lasts between 1 to 2 hours, including script writing or technique finding. With advanced conversational hypnosis, there is no use of script, no use of technique, no regression, visualization, or induction of any kind. Therefore, there is no preparation at all, which saves you between 1 to 2 hours per session with a client. 2. Rapport building, which normally takes between 5 to 10 minutes. In advanced conversational hypnosis, rapport is made on the strategy call and marketing through social media. 3. Suggestibility test, which usually takes between 10 to 15 minutes. Problems exist in the unconscious mind, meaning that as a client talks about their problem, they must go into the unconscious mind in order to find that information, which translates into trance. 4. Deepeners, which last between 10 to 15 minutes. The unconscious mind controls the depth of trance, not the therapist. 5. In advanced conversational hypnosis, trance, deepeners, investigation, therapy, all is done at the same time. And we will discover that in the advanced conversational hypnosis therapy timeline. 6. Multiple sessions. Testing and mini sessions done in a single session, let's say a 2-hour session, versus multiple 2-hour sessions solving the same symptom over and over again. And 7, about the client homework. The audio preparation or recording, which may last up to an hour, and client's time, however long the therapy is taking. We need to untie all the knots. Therefore, if the problem is solved on the spot, there is no need for audio or homework. The main difference between advanced conversational hypnosis and other hypnotherapy style is that it is free of protocol. And although there is a timeline to sort of follow, it doesn't matter if you repeat one, if you skip one, or if you do it in different ways, because the most important phase is the investigation phase. Advanced conversational hypnosis timeline starts with the investigation phase, which will reveal knots, unconscious moments, conflicts, and paradoxes. Hence, this is the second phase. Third phase is the insight, breakthrough, therapy, trance, metaphors your client will come up with, silence, which is incredibly powerful, and process instructions as ratifiers. In 4, we test the new insight. Now that you're feeling X, how do you feel about Y? 5, we repeat the process until we break and untie all the knots. 6, we test the new insight and the whole problem. And lastly, we'll have in 7 position demarcation in order to make sure that we make a clean cut for the client with the hypnosis phase and a more conscious state of being so that they are not suggestible when they leave the session. 8, you will deliver the integration speech, explain your client what will happen for them moving forward, and the best way to go forward would be to mission them to sleep tasking in order for the subconscious mind to integrate everything deeply. This masterclass is now coming to an end. So if you too would like to create bigger breakthrough by saying and doing less as a therapist, meaning that to provide less efforts to create bigger breakthrough, if you no longer want to prepare for your session, if you no longer want to have to find the best script or the best NLP technique for your client, if you're tired of using language patterns or coaching method, timeline therapy, regression, visualization, then I highly encourage that you check out the link below to see the next conversational hypnosis live training, which is a 2-day event happening on Zoom. Thank you for watching.